Before Ronaldo, before Ballon d'Or dreams, there was another boy from Sporting's academy, stealing the spotlight. His name was Ricardo Quaresma, a kid from Lisbon, born into hardship, raised by a single mother. He came from the streets, where people whispered his name with suspicion, not admiration. At school, if something went missing, the teachers blamed him directly just because he was Roma, just because of his background. Quaresma was enormously bullied, prejudice wrapped around him before he could even dribble a ball. But once he found the pitch, none of that mattered. With the ball at his feet, he was untouchable, dribbles flowing like poetry. The Trivela bending reality. His defenders looked like shadows chasing light. Sporting thought they found gold, even more dazzling than young Cristiano. At times, Ronaldo was the understudy, while Quaresma was the main man. He could have been the greatest of them all. In 2003, Barcelona signed him in the same summer as Ronaldinho. They both scored on their debut, both smiled like kings in the making. But while Ronaldinho became joy, Quaresma became chaos. He clashed with Ricardo, refused to play under him. After one stormy year, Barcelona decided to sell him. A wonder kid reduced to a problem child. He went back to Porto and he was unstoppable again. Flicks, nutmegs, trivelas. He turned defenders into memes before memes even existed. Cristiano even admitted Quaresma was the most talented out of all of us. But when you're too talented, you become too fragile. In 2008, Jose Mourinho brought him to Inter Milan. He was voted Bidone d'Oro, the worst signing of Serie A. When they thought he would be their magician, he turned out to be a mistake. But Quaresma never gave up. He went on loans, reinventions, Chelsea, Besiktas, Al Ahly in Dubai, and back to Porto. But everywhere he went, it was the same story. Glimpses of genius, clouded by fire. But you see, football never gave up on Quaresma, because at the end of the day, football is entertainment. And when Quaresma had the ball to his feet, it was beautiful. At Besiktas in Turkey, they adored him. They accepted him for who he was, a flawed genius impossible to cage. And then finally came his redemption. Euro 2016, Portugal versus Croatia. Cristiano missed, Nani missed, but Quaresma, he scored. The goal that kept Portugal alive. And weeks later, Portugal lifted their first ever European trophy. It was not just Ronaldo's triumph, but Quaresma's too. Finally, the eternal outsider was finally crowned a national hero. Ricardo Quaresma will never be remembered as the best, but his artistry and his trivelas will be remembered forever.